All right, here we are in the Airstream, catching up with Madi Diaz and Kyle Ryan. Welcome.
Hey.
South by Southwest 2012, wrapping up.
Here we are.
It's been a blast. But I want to ask you a few things. First of all, I want you to grab your guitar in front of you and show everyone the photo on there. And I want you to tell me everything you can think of and remember from when that was taken and why it's important enough to put it on your guitar.
It was a lot hotter than it looks like. Kyle's even wearing a sweater, which is pretty funny. I think it was in August or September? So it was kind of winding down into the cooler moments. We had just moved to Nashville, and we found this gigantic pine tree. We were kind of running around with a couple friends of ours for the day, and
it was the end of the Polaroid era. Mm-hmm. We heard that they'd stopped making them, so we went out and bought 20 packages from all the Walgreens we could go to. And then we went crazy. This is a Polaroid, actually. I don't know if you can tell, but went out and took a bunch of Polaroids.
Yep. Babies.
And that was when you first got to Nashville?
Yeah.
And how long ago was that?
I think that was 4 years ago almost.
4 years ago?
It'll be 4 years in July.
And although it's your name on the marquee, Maddie, this is definitely a collaborative effort. You guys have been writing together, working together, how long?
For probably almost 6 years, which is crazy to say out loud, but it's true.
Yeah, it's almost
crazy.
hard to believe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you guys met in music school.
Yeah, at Berkeley.
Right? But before that, you went to music school.
I did.
In high school.
I did.
So you're really for most of us, when we hear School of Rock, we think of Jack Black teaching kids AC/DC. Was it anything like that? What is it really like?
I mean, it was an after-school program for high school kids just trying to get better at their instruments and playing bands with other high school kids. So.
And then what was the Berkeley experience for each of you? What was that like?
It was a lot of things. I mean, it was definitely overall positive, and I'm glad that I went. But it was definitely intense. There was definitely a de-Berkeleying process that, I went through after leaving Berkeley to, kind of...
Yeah, the longer you're there, the longer it takes to
What are you trying to get rid of? What does that mean?
Well, you spend a lot of time focusing on the minutia, which is ultimately unimportant. Well, maybe it is important, but you're not supposed to think about it.
That, in the real world, writing songs, that could bog things down.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You spend a lot of time in your head.
Interesting.
Yeah, with the red pen out.
And then I'm curious too, one last thing. We haven't talked to very many Nashville-based artists yet. We had Apache Relay in here, and they were ranting and raving about you both. And
shucks.
But I'm just curious. This is a music town that we're based in, Austin, Texas. But Nashville is an extreme music town. Is it a lot of pressure? Like you could be playing some little place, and you never know who's walking in. Does it have advantages, disadvantages?
I mean, it's such a supportive community. I've never felt, that much of an intense competitive spirit or any sort of pressure, being around all those people. We're such family, and everybody kind of pulls together and pulls everybody, just like you said, Apache Relay comes in here and they say lovely things. We say we love Apache Relay, There's a lot of, especially as we're all out on the road all the time and we're all kind of missing on each other, and it's nice to know that everybody's out there holding each other up.
Yeah, and I think it's sort of changing. Nashville is. Mm-hmm. So when we first got there, I felt a little bit like no one was looking at us, And by us, I mean the world that we lived in, all of our friends, the people that were making the kind of music that we're making. Mm-hmm. So in a way, we were sort of insulated, or had this little womb of, we could do whatever we want and not have to worry about which exec was there, because the execs were out trying to find Taylor Swift at that time.
Yeah, totally.
So
all you gotta do is turn their TV on. That's where she is.
Yeah. We want the next one.
Right. Well, it's great catching up with you guys. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Appreciate it.